So this is the Cricut Deep-Point Blade and Housing Unit. The housing unit is this black piece, and then when I push this top, that's what kind of releases, not releases, but it pushes the blade down, and I can very carefully grab it and pull it out. And then that's where then I can replace it. Once this blade is dull and not working anymore, I can replace it. Like this right here is the 2-pack of Deep-Point blades, and I just take it out. There is a cover on these, but you take it out of the cover, and then to put it in, once you get that piece of rubber off of the sharp end, you push on the housing again, and then you very carefully put this in there in the hole. And then there is a magnet that kind of sucks it up once you get it enough, and then you can release this top. So the reason the deep point blade is good is that it cuts a much thicker material. I think it's over like 40 or 50 materials that cuts up to 1.5 millimeters thick. Now, if you're cutting a thin material, you don't want to be cutting with the deep blade. It'll, your material will get kind of jammed up and it'll mess your cut up. So you really move to the deep cut blade when you have a deeper cut, something thicker. I use this for genuine leather. I make earrings, but if I'm making faux leather earrings and I've got like a much thinner material, which is often the case with faux leather, I'm using a regular blade. But I'm using this blade anytime I'm cutting genuine leather because it's much thicker to get through. This is compatible with the Cricut Maker, the Explorer, the Explorer Air, and the Explorer Air 2. So if you're wanting to cut a thicker material, this is definitely something you'll want to consider putting into your Cricut toolkit.